scene what we are adding. We'll add ಮಾಡಬೇಕೇನ scene 1. This is scene 1. So we should add ಅನ್ಸುತ್ತೆ scene 2. Okay.
ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಸೆಟ್ ಮಾಡು. ಎಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಬ್ರೌಸರ್
ತಗೊಳ್ಳ
ಅಲ್ಲ ಬ್ರೌಸ್ ಅದು ಇದು ಅನ್ಸುತ್ತೆ.
add existing browser source visible.
ಇಲ್ಲಿ ತಮ್ಮ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕ್ಲಿಕ್ ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕಾಗಲ್ಲ ಇದು ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟಾಗಿ?
ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಲ್ಲೇನಿಲ್ಲ.
ಇಲ್ಲ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಸೆಲೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ. ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಏನಿದೆ?
ಇದು ಒಂದು ವಿಡಿಯೋ ನೋಡೋಣ OBS ಹೆಂಗೆ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡೋದಂತ. ಹಾಂ
ಯೂಟ್ಯೂಬಲ್ಲ? ಹಾಂ
ಇಲ್ಲ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಹೆಂಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗಬೇಕು?
ಇಲ್ಲಾಂದ್ರೆ ಯೂಟ್ಯೂಬಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋಗಿ ಅದು ಯೂಟ್ಯೂಬ್ಗೆ ಹೋಗಿ ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಬೇಡ. ಇಂಟರ್ನೆಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಆಗ್ಬಿಡ್ತೀನಿ ಒಳಗೆ, ನೆಟ್ವರ್ಕೇ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಎಡಿಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಹಾಕ್ತಾರಂತ ಖುಷಿ. ಕೆಲವರೆಲ್ಲ ಎಡಿಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಹಾಕ್ತಾರಂತ ಅಂದ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಏನು ಗೊತ್ತಾ ಸರ್, ಕೆಲವರೆಲ್ಲ ಏನು ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ನನಗೆ ಕೆಲವರೆಲ್ಲ ಕಳಿಸಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಆಡಿಯೋ ಫೈಲ್ಸ್ನ. ಯಾಕಂದರೆ ಔಟ್ಸೈಡ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಅದು ಲೌಡ್ ಆಗಿದೆ.
Hey guys, it's George here, and I just want to really quickly run through you guys how to stream via your webcam and also screen share at the same time. It'll be a really quick video. We've had a few people ask about this, so I'm just going to dive straight in and let you know how to do it. So as you can see, I've got my screen, my second screen over here, which is on the stream, and I've got my little face down here on my webcam, and I've got a quick bit of Wex branding up at the top as well. So I'm just going to dive straight in and let you know how to do this on OBS. So obviously the first step is to open up OBS. You will then see there's some scenes down here. Scenes are essentially, they work quite similar to composition, sequences, stuff like that from other programs that you might know. So we're just really going to quickly make one. We'll just call it scene 3 for the sake of argument, and we'll hit OK. Now everything's gone black. That's because now there are no video sources. So essentially no visual channels. So we need to correct that. So how do we add a video channel or a visual source, is we hit this plus down here in the source box, and then the first thing I want to add is a display capture. So I'll just hit the display capture up here. This is so I can see one on my screen, so we'll just call it mirror. And now you can see this crazy, insane mess of mirroring. And it looks pretty awful, and it goes on infinitely, and to be honest, it's kind of hurting my brain. So how are we going to fix that? Well, I may as well just swap over to my other display using this thing down here, and already I'm feeling a lot calmer. So that's all good. What we can do, if we want to, is we can chuck a crop on that. I'm not going to, but if you want to, it's real easy. Just do it like that. And it looks pretty good. Although it's not quite perfect, as they've scaled it up quite a lot, and it just doesn't really fit the screen very nicely. So the way I'm going to fix that is I'll right click, I'm just going to hit transform and fit to screen, and boom, there you go, it looks lovely. Now we've done that, we may as well go straight ahead and add our webcam. So how do I do that? Well, again, I'll go hit that plus, and I will hit video capture device. Now I'll do that, I'll just call it cam. And we've got our devices. The only device I've got currently is my webcam, but say if you plugged in a camera or something like that, then this is also where you find it. So I'll just hit that, and you can see my beautiful face massively on the screen right now. And we can also just quickly set the resolution. I'm actually going to go straight for high, because why not? It just means that my webcam will look slightly better, but actually it doesn't really matter, because I will probably scale it down quite a lot anyway. So again, it acts the same as another layer, like the other one does.
YouTube ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ
just make it smaller.
If they click whatever we show in this OBS ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ
it should work. Now the last visual source I would like to add is some branding so that we look real professional, and it's nice just to have a few animations or at least a PNG of the logo
ಹಂಗಿದ್ರೆ
on the top
ಓಕೆ,
of your
ಬಟ್
video.
ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು 2-3
So
ವಿಡಿಯೋ
I'll do that
ನಾನು
by hitting
ಆಡಿಯೋ
plus,
ಫೈಲ್ ಆ್ಯಡ್ ಮಾಡಲೇಬೇಕಾಗತ್ತೆ.
image, and just
ಅದು
really
ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ
quite
ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ,
quickly
ಅದೊಂದು
I'll
1
just
ಅವರ್
go to
ಕೆಲಸ
Wix, and I'm
ಮುಗಿಯುತ್ತೆ.
just really quickly going to go
ಮಿಕ್ಕಿದೆಲ್ಲ ನಾವು
find
ನಂಬರ್ ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡು 1 2 3 ಅಂತ ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡು ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಒಂದೊಂದೇ
PNG. So we'll go, there we go. And boom, there you go. It's overlaid. It also is massive. It's come in really big again. So just to fix that, I'll just transform fit to screen again. And there we go. We have quite a nice looking thing. You can see that now I could open up programs if I wanted on this monitor and talk about them. So perhaps if I was playing games or if I was doing a tutorial, I could do it like this, and it'd be quite like quite a visual manner, so you can see me talking, but also seeing my actions.
ಅವ್ನು 3 ಗಂಟೆಗೆಲ್ಲ
Now,
ಬೇರೆ
one
ಕಡೆ
thing I would like to point
ಟೈಮ್
out is that these sources down here essentially work like
People are
layers,
going in
like
different directions.
other programs use. So if I went and took this mirror, this screen at the back, and put it
ಯಾರು
on
ಆನಂದ್
top, it
ಮತ್ತೆ
would
ಇವ್ರು
get
ಇದ್ರೆ
rid
ತಾನೇ
of myself and the Wex logo. So if I just fix
ಅಭಿಲಾಷ
that,
ಆನಂದ್.
so just make sure when you're ordering them that you don't get anything lost or have stuff overlaying that shouldn't be. I would also really quickly like to mention that you can control the gain here. So I'm currently using the inbuilt mic on my laptop, so if I wanted to chuck up the gain a little bit, if I was feeling a little bit quiet today, then I could do that. It probably doesn't sound very nice now, I'm probably peaking a bit. Or I could turn it down there, that might actually
ಅಲ್ಲಲ್ಲ
sound better.
ಗೂಗಲ್ ಮೀಟಲ್ಲಿ
Less of me.
ಗೂಗಲ್
We're
ಮೀಟಲ್ಲಿ
not
ನಮ್ಮ
sure.
ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್
But
ಆಗ್ತಿರೋದು
for the purpose of my streams, you
ನಮ್ಮ
kind
ಸ್ಕ್ರೀನ್
of want it to
ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ
be
ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಗೂಗಲ್
hitting
ಮೀಟಲ್ಲೇ ಜಾಯ್ನ್
around
ಆಗಬೇಕು
minus
ಮಾಡಬೇಕು
10 is kind of like a nice,
So we
minus 10
want
to minus 12 is a really nice area for the peaks to be hitting without any peaking going on. So now we're all set up and we're
somebody
all
wants to
ready
talk, they can
visually
talk also.
and audio
ನಮಗೆ
wise to
ರಿಸ್ಟ್ರಿಕ್ಷನ್
stream.
ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕಾಗಲ್ಲ
But I
ಅವ್ರು
will just go
ಮಾತಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ
through some final settings for you. So we'll just go into the settings down the bottom right
ನಾವು
here.
ಮ್ಯೂಟ್ ಮಾಡಕ್ಕೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ
And we've got a whole load to look at. So first I'm going to go into video output, and you can see you can choose your encoder. Now,
ವೆಬ್ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ
I'm going to
ಪೇಡ್
use
ವರ್ಷನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ
H264. It's actually
ಪೇಡ್
the
ವರ್ಷನ್
only encoder I've got here. If you have an external encoder,
ಗೂಗಲ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ
you
ಅಷ್ಟೇ
have like
ಪೇಡ್
certain
ವರ್ಷನ್
graphics cards, like stuff like NVIDIA have their own encoders that you can use that sometimes will be better, sometimes worse than H264. Then you can use those instead. But I'm going to use 264 because, to be honest, you know, it's a very common compression and encoding rate, and like I just know it that it works, and I know that it actually compresses quite a lot, so it will probably be ample for this stream. But you can set it to whatever you want. You've then got bitrate. Bitrate is super duper important thing because it's essentially, well, I mean, it's a very important thing to have to play around with, because the lower your bitrate, the worse your video is going to look. It will look a bit blocky and it just might not look too nice. But if you set your bitrate too high, your stream is going to become unstable, and therefore it won't look good. You might drop out, there'll be a lot of lag, and it just won't be nice for the viewers. So what bitrate should you choose? Well, I'd recommend going online and doing a speed test. There's something like speedtest.net is a really good one. Having a look at your upload speed, and then dependent on that, setting your bitrate. Now I'm going to set up this stream to output at 720p, and I'd say, to be honest, if you are outputting at about 720p, there's no point going much higher than 3000 to 3500. So while the more bitrate is better, it will just sort of get to a point where it's capped and you're just stressing out your internet connection for very little image quality. For this, I'd say the best thing to do is to check out your speed test, and then also to play around with it. So once you've set up the whole stream, mess around with it, put it up, put it down, and just see how consistent your stream is and how it affects the visual. Because it's not necessarily an exact science.
Once
just
you've
say
set
play
up
around
the whole stream, mess around with
blank
it,
screen is there?
put it up, put it down,
in terms
see
of
how
recording,
But I'm talking is coming.
currently screen
because
recording,
it's not necessarily an exact science.
ಬರುತ್ತಪ್ಪ ಎಲ್ಲ ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ಇದು ಬಂದಂದು ಅದು ಬರ್ಬೇಕಲ್ವಾ
ನೋಡಿ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಓಕೆ ಒಂದು ನಿಮಿಷ ಇದು ಹಿಂಗೆ ಇರಲಿ ಓಬಿ ಅದು ಇದ್ದಿದೆ